I'm standing next to a creative creator who loves to create, the one and only Zack Snyder. Excited for Twilight of the Gods. Animation is a space that I just feel like you're gonna super excel and kill at. What made you decide to go from actual film to this style?
It was we've been working on it for a while. 2019, I think we started talking about it, and I think we started into it in 2020. So about 4 years I've been working on it while we were doing Rebel Moon. So like always had Norse behind me, like on the weekends at night, always working on it. And I just love the design. I love the no holds barred aspects of it, and it's a very adult kind of centric story and it's crazy action. So yeah, for me it was just like a way to kind of get into like a place where not a lot of that exists, and there is adult animation, whether it be like Blue-Eyed Samurai or whatever. It's really cool. I thought when we were doing when we started there was nothing around, so it's like it's a really the Japanese of course do it, but we Americans don't really like consider adult animation a thing. So we're just trying to, unless it's comedy,
right.
Then they're into it.
But based off the trailer, and I got the the screener sent to me in advance. I was like, no. If I can see this on the big screen, I want to see this on the big screen.
For sure you do.
When you think back when you were young Zack Snyder, being a kid, the world is your oyster, and you don't have those adult responsibilities. What was the first thing that drew you into the creative world? What was the first thing you saw on the big screen that blew your mind?
Star Wars.
Okay.
Yeah,
the OG
77.
one? Okay.
Yeah. I was 10 years old, so just blew my mind. I was like, I want to do that. So I got a Super 8 camera, started doing my little figures, Star Wars figures. Yeah, and then I just started making movies with my friends, and I kind of did that, all through high school, middle school, high school. I made maybe a couple movies a year with my friends.
So has any of these things that you shot when you were younger leaked online? It is there.
No, I don't know where they are. I got to find them. I think my sister has them, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Yo, I would love to see like Zack Snyder, the younger years. You know what I'm saying? Like just to see that vision, like, with just bare bones media and material from back then.
I think I'm not sure if I made a World War I movie when I was in college, right in like freshman in college. That's pretty crazy. That gives you an idea of what my high school movies were like, because I had just come from high school, so it was my same production methodologies were in play.
I would love to see that. Now, switching back to Twilight of the Gods, there are some recognizable names to some, and some people don't even know much about Norse mythology, so when they hear the names like Thor and Loki, they obviously think Marvel. For those people who are going to see those names, what would you tell them, just to quell their expectations as to what to expect and open their mind for something new?
Well, we went for like the real Norse mythology, and like it's a crazy world and fun, and you need to be ready for a wild ride, because the reality of what the Norse gods were about was pretty wild, and they gave 0 Fs, so it's fun, it's just fun.
Yo, one of the wildest lines in the trailer was, if a god kills a god, no one pays attention, but if a human kills a god, that's a powerful line. Like,
the world,
so like, was that the final version, or the original and final version of that line of dialogue, or were there some alts that didn't make it?
No, that's pretty much the way it was written. We really that concept, Loki says that to Sigrid when she's asking like, why me? And you realize that he had this plan all along. And so, it's cool. There's a whole thing too about like, that the gods like envy the mortals because their lives end, and the gods are like slightly looking for a beautiful death, because like otherwise there's no way to punctuate, there's no way to define them. They just become like episodic and they never end. Where like, because a person has a beginning, middle, and end of their life, they have like it has meaning. You can put meaning on it, and that's what they envy.
Cool. Well, last question I got for you. Every time you step up to the plate, you give us something new and different cinematically. It's actually a two-part question. One, how do you pitch an idea that's never been done before and make people who have no vision understand it? And if there was any movie that you can go back and redo now with all of this knowledge and expertise that you've gotten over the years, what movie would you go back and redo?
I think, first of all, I never tell anyone it's going to be something they've never seen.
Okay.
I do that kind of when it's in the process. I mean, I have an idea, but I always try and keep everyone comfortable. And I make the crazy thing. And that that works all right. And then I don't think I would change my own movies, I don't think I would change anything. Because, like, they're all particular and they mark a time.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I don't. And also technology, it feels like it's changed a lot, but on the other hand,
3 years, it seems like it's changed a lot. Yeah. Well, Mr. Snyder, thank you so much for your time and energy, and thank you so much for everything you've done in the world of entertainment and giving us something to dream about and shoot for real.
Thank you.
Man. Salute.
Okay, thank you.
Peace.